Yeah. 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah.
Shawmulana with my gin and tonic. All the players know that I'm hydroponic. Driving to the store for my greens, I say fuck it. And now I grow my shit in towers and buckets. I got pumps and lights to go pit my ride. Ain't nobody said I gotta grow outside. I don't use dirt, I don't get bubonic. Bitch, I grow my shit in the lab hydroponic. In the lab hydroponic. In the lab hydroponic. In the lab hydroponic. In the lab hydroponic.
I love to garden. I'm not a gardener because I have too many hobbies and activities outside my garden, but up north I used to always take the time to till the soil and plant basic vegetables in the spring. But here in Florida, I still love to grow vegetables in my yard, but I have to do this in pots and raised planter beds that I built because I'm afraid of snakes, and there are many big ones around here. So I keep the ground clear around my veggies and managed to grow them in relative safety, but I noticed I was having problems with lettuce. When I grew it outside, it was getting burned by the sun, and when I store-bought it, it was wilted within a couple days, leaving me to always run to the supermarket. So I realized that if I could grow lettuce and other ingredients indoors hydroponically, that lettuce could basically stay growing when I don't feel like a salad, and I could pick it off when I do. So the same perhaps with peppers, and the same with cucumbers and with tomatoes, and maybe even peas. Especially in the summer when the heat will burn your tomatoes and lettuce, this approach means that I could have salad year-round. This could be interesting, I thought. Turns out that growing indoors is not complicated if you follow a couple basic steps. Please keep in mind that I'm not a specialist, but maybe neither are you, so I simply wanted to share my setup with you for inspiration. I don't even know half of the terms and words they all use to describe these items, but I managed to get it working, and I'll do my best to explain. A basic setup consists of a small pump, some feed solution that you mix into the water depending on what phase of growth your plant is in, and a tray or a bucket. I tried all three primary methods to see which would work better for me. The first was a submersion approach, where the plant roots are submerged in a bucket. I had the most luck with tomatoes with this technique, and it is the easiest to do. Simply have water circulating in a bucket with the solution mixed in, and the plant grows without soil in clay pellets on top. The second approach I did was a full-blown table tray, which I would have to build out, but I'm sure you could probably just put this flat on a table as long as you have room for the plumbing. But this would flood the tray every hour or so with the nutrient-filled water and then drain it completely, and I would have the growing lights right above it. These lights worked well, but I did find that $20 natural light growing bulbs on Amazon in a clamp fixture worked just as well and were much less expensive than these dedicated growing lights. So I don't think you need professional light boxes at home that cost a lot of money just to get this outfit going. The third was a pumping system that was at an angle made out of pipes that would continuously run nutrient-rich water from a tub, again powered by a small aquarium pump down below. This technique was also employed with the lettuce tower, which I bought to see how it performed versus my piping system. All of these worked fine. My favorite was the deep immersion bucket and the lettuce tower, and it yielded the best results. Then when I wanted a salad, I would walk into the garage, grab a lettuce off my tower, and have a salad while the rest stayed good for much longer than they would if they were in the fridge. Once the plants got too big and needed to be taken out of the garage, I would replant them outside, giving them a better chance to continue growing and survive in the heat if I started them in the garage first. Well, that's it. I just wanted to share with you my hydroponic setup and show you that it's relatively easy and you don't have to build out like I did. You could just use a bucket and basic pump. All of these things are quite affordable and they do yield functional benefits in your life. Plus you get fresh food, basil, herbs, herbs, all these little things that kind of add flavor to your life that are awesome to have on hand. So enjoy and good luck, and let me know how your project went.